Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? As you guys seen from the thumbnail, yummy. Hello, baby doll. How you doing, mama? Finished getting the computer set up. Stupid commercials, hurry up. Man, stupid ads. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'll be right with you. There we go. All right, my baby doll, Rinks is in the house. What's up? JW? He said first comment, you were just a little late. I think it's the earliest that you've ever made it to a show, so welcome aboard. TK Teen Racing, what's going on? Hell yeah. So we talked about this the other day. I love these stickers. Wish they wouldn't fold them like this though, because when you straighten these back out, it starts to peel them. But anyways, so I know it's been a while since I've gotten the motor and opened it up. So that is what we're gonna do. Bob's RC, what's up? Steve's in the house. Hello. How is everybody doing? We'll get a couple more ready. Just finish off the roll. Alrighty. Outfit looks sweet. Thank you, Steve. That's why I had to get another one. I traded the old one away. And these are back in stock, so I had to get me another one. Nitro RC Life, what is up? Thank you, brother. Congrats on the new engine. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. So, in case you guys don't recognize it, that is my channel logo. I ended up trading the original one I had away to OG. It was a part of the SS kit trade that we did. So, but this is the B852, so it's a 5-port 21. You know, there's nothing special about it. It's not no top of the line, but they make good power. They're good quality, and man, they sure are pretty. And there's an orange one. I don't know the exact numbers on it, but as far as I know, I think it's a 5-port 28, if I'm not mistaken. Been on the hunt for a World's Edition. I know there's one out there in the box. There's bound to be one somewhere, brother. Jennifer's asking if Mom will be making the move as well. Nah, she'll come visit. Kids may come visit as well, but yeah, it's too hot for 3 gingers. Yeah, they're all redheads, so visiting they will do. Moving, nope. I gotta tend to the house. So let's see here. Do I need to get you guys a little bit closer? Oh, that might be too close. Here, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to center. Grizz is in the house. What's up? Having a great day. By the way, nice track day yesterday. Hey man, I appreciate that, Grizzly. I know we was smacking around a little bit, but I was just trying to have fun on that new layout, my last trip there. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, sir. JW says, laughing my ass off. Yep, that's the ginger way. We gotta stay out of that sun as best we can. Let's see, so is that gonna be centered? I'm gonna try and keep this in frame and keep you guys close so you can see what's going on. Also love those blue shop towels, they are the best. Yeah, and Costco had these. It was a 10-pack for $16. And these are usually, what, like 6 for $12, I think, at Walmart or something like that. Or maybe it was even more, 4 for $10, 4 for $12. I don't know. But there was a really good deal on these at Costco. I think it was like $16 for 10 rolls. So not bad. Just hate how they don't come in a dozen pack here anymore. I don't know. Maybe check Costco. I don't know if they do there or not for you, bro. Does your job at least tell you how long you will be there before shipping you out again? I mean, it's construction work, so things change constantly. I know there's multiple buildings going on there, so it should be another couple of years. Maybe even, 3, 4. There's really no telling. When you get into management with this stuff, they move you around from job to job a little more than, say, the workers. So there's really no telling. But they do a pretty good job at giving us a heads up. Hello, Grandma. How are you doing? And yes, she'll be getting here when it's the hottest. May wait till the fall. Yeah, I do plan on making a trip up there, brother. I found a nice dirt track about an hour or so from me, just south of Phoenix. Everything else seems to be indoors and electric. So we'll just have to kind of see what's going on. $4.99 a roll here. I used to get them for $12.99 a dozen. Damn, they really went up. So $4.99 a roll. I mean, pack of 10's $50, and I got them for $16 at Costco. So damn, that's ridiculous. Oh, Jason's in the house. Sorry if I didn't say hi to you, brother. What's going on? Tell Kim we said hello. Coyote hobbies, maybe. Oh, are you talking about down in Phoenix? There's only like literally one outdoor track that I'm finding down in that area. And then there's like RC Action something in Chandler. They got a really nice indoor, but it's all, it's electric. So let's see, with the heat there, indoor and electric sounds wonderful. Yeah, right? Hell yeah. We got 16 people or so watching. Yeah, don't forget that like button, people. All right, I'm gonna try and keep this situated here, so keep it in frame for you guys. All right, very carefully. We don't want to cut. Not very often I get a new engine, but these here are reasonably priced, especially for what you're getting. And when I got back into the hobby a year ago, this was my first purchase. And then since I traded it away, and it goes with that body so well, that purple and green Joker body. I just had to get another one. I'm gonna try and shift this stand a little bit. I feel like I keep kicking the leg. Let's see what that looks like. Grandma's so today, but she's here. Well, we're glad you're here. Hope we get to feeling better. That's funny, JW. You bet your sweetie stuff it is nice. Thank you, Grandma. Yeah, I really like the cut. I mean, the purple, the color is badass, but the cut just really sets it off, and the way they did those holes going down in the head. But yep, these are very nice engines. And like I've pointed out before, they actually put a clock, basically. Oh, it's hard to find synonym zoomed in. There we go. Basically, they've got a clock there so you know where you're at with the hour marks on doing your tune. Be nice if they had it up here as well, but I mean, I know about how far to turn it, so it's not that big a deal. Big Boys Toys, what's up? All Aspects, how you doing, brother? Are you selling any of your HPI monster trucks? I wasn't really planning on it, but I mean, if anybody's like truly interested, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I bought some shelves to display my stuff at the house. I actually put a video out over the weekend. It's a short video. It's got a cool corn song with it, so check it out. Let's see here. JW, how many times is it going to take you to get the word out? I meant sweetie. I learned to spell someday. Probably just fat fingers. Thank you, All Aspects. It is a beautiful engine, in my opinion, as well. How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you. Alrighty. So, I'm trying to think. I feel like I've got another alpha clutch somewhere. What did I do with it? Let me look at my box over here real quick, see if I've got it. Gotta figure out what vehicle I put that in. I've got one of those Alpha 4-shoe clutches to go on here. But for now, we're just gonna use this to be able to push up the piston and sleeve. All Aspects is getting the rain. Uh-oh. Looked like I saw some buffering. We're still going? All right, well, if we lose signal, just let me know. Steve says, yeah. All right. Should be good. So, even comes with its own screw. I love how these always come with these screws that I like the wider head screws. They actually hold on a little bit better. Shoot, my tools are still in the toolbox from yesterday. Almost fall out of my chair. Oh, good. I just got it finger tight. Yeah, that puts it right on the case. Put all my collets over there in the toolbox, or my dividers. John D, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I gotta get up. Wish I would have thought about that other flywheel sooner. Maybe I'll get it taken out tonight and ready for tomorrow night, but come on. Man, every time I need a tool, it's still in the damn toolbox. Well, at least with that one, there's a little bit of a gap. Guess I should put a washer on it. Just need something to hold it in the right position while we, oh, that's not big enough, is it? I'm never gonna have all the pieces that I need. Just keep making trips over there to my parts container. Thought I had more stuff sitting right here. Raw's in the house. What's up? John Smith, how you doing? Lotus, what's going on, brother? A lot of people jumping in here and didn't even notice. Had the same engine and associated buggy cheese ripper. Yeah, I had one and I traded it away. Now I have another one, and yep, I really like them. Damn good engine in my opinion. Yeah, all aspects. You really got me wanting a Hellfire Raw. That was a pretty cool rig you got there, brother. Been a while since I've seen those. Put the alpha clutch on. Yeah, I have two of them. I just gotta find them. I might have even traded one of them away, but I know I still have one. I just gotta find it. Yeah, I really do like those alpha clutches. Having fun stuffing this RP32 in the Savage 25. It's a very tight fit. Yep. They do. It is a very tight fit, but it will fit. Already killed one spur gear. Yeah, you gotta get it set just right, brother. Damn. I thought I had washers that were big enough for that. My luck, I don't. Oh no. Well, that sucks. Huh. Can't believe it went back in there. Almost had a pull start fall apart on me. It's not really ideal using this piece. Oh, don't tell me you're not going to fit. Guess it doesn't matter anyways. Son of a... Just don't want it rubbing up against the damn block. Oh, that's the one I still have an air gap with, so we'll go with it. Okay. Eventually, we have all the tools we need sitting up here. I don't know, some people don't tear these things down when they're brand new. I always like to check them out, make sure there's no extra debris left in them from the manufacturing. I mean, it doesn't matter what brand it is. Any of them could make a mistake, or just, you know, something accidentally fall in. Just not get all the shavings out, whatever the case is, you never know. Besides that, I like to look at them while they're new and shiny. You ever tried the more expensive engines? I have a couple of, well, I'm down to one now. I traded two of them away, I think. But I have an Alpha Dragon 4. that I really like. I bought it used, but I did get a new piston and sleeve. So the one that I used to have, all right, so the notch goes towards the front, just in case I ask you guys later, because I might forget. Always try to put it back the same way, even though it hasn't been ran yet. Look at that. It's so pretty. And this is a turbo plug, which I have some of those P3s, I think they are. But, shit, forgot where I was at. What was it? Oh, yeah, I used to have a couple of the Dragons. I traded one of them away, and I kept the one that it's like it came with a good piston and sleeve, but it had a bad connecting rod. So I just got the whole piston sleeve rod set. So I still have another piston and sleeve that's in good shape. Need to get a couple extra rods though. It's nice to have. Hard to find parts for them anymore, but I wouldn't mind getting that Falcon, but them things are expensive. How do they compare to the B852? So I've never like compared them side by side. They hold the tune really well, and they seem to have good power. And I ran like 20 tanks through the original one of these, and I mean it's got good power. Man, people always ask that, and I never really know. It's hard to compare something if you haven't driven it a lot. You know what I mean? Thank you, Nitro RC Life. Appreciate that, brother. I would say for the money wise, this is just as good. Even if it's a little less peppy, I mean, it's still only like $220 compared to what, 275, 350, something like that, depending on when you get it, where you get it. But I mean, a straight up comparison, I didn't really run either one of them enough to give you an answer on that, and I'm not like a big time racer or anything, so I don't have that kind of information. I'm just a basher, but I do like to go to the track and have fun. Hugh, what's up? Yeah, so I started keeping a bag of these trash zip ties just for getting the sleeves out. I'm gonna try. Oh, look at there. Didn't even need a sleeve. Just pulls straight out. No problem whatsoever. That's freaking awesome. But I do need to get this back plate off so I can get the piston out. Let's go do this one. As soon as I get this all out, we'll take a closer look at everything. There's no DLC coating. There's no what do you call the little inserts that they put them, the counterbalances or whatever those little plugs are. Doesn't have any of that fancy stuff, and I can't hang on to my screwdriver. But I mean, for the money, these things are, I'd say these are top of the line budget engines, you know what I mean? Now, compared to the R5R, I think that R5R's got a little more pep to it. But, the prettiness of this makes up for anything that it lacks. Step that piston. Yeah, so definitely an interference engine. Want to make sure your piston's up. Make sure I got that in the right spot. Yeah, I don't know where to hold things when I got the camera zoomed in. So I got the original one, I took it apart. And I was doing this on camera and it took me forever to get, come on, get this thing off. Let's go. And really you just kind of got to wiggle it back and forth like so. Top end is pretty impressive on the 852. I find it hard to beat it exactly until you need to get the Nova Reds OS engines. Yeah, I mean, exactly. They're, I mean, like I said, man, for being a budget engine, you know, for the price, like, you can't beat these things. Come on, get off of there. Yeah, I struggled the first time around, too. It's like you just can't pull it far enough, you know what I mean? If you're going to do this, be real gentle. Just want to hook it and lift. Oh, so gently. Come on, get off there. It's like you got to find that sweet spot. Oh, there it is. Whew, a lot quicker than last time. Pretty nice head. Oh, it's hard to find the camera. Sometimes it just won't come off. Yeah, exactly. Northeast Mods, what's up? The connecting rod is being rude. Sorry, we're not in camera very well, but so like it doesn't have all the fancy print on the rod like some of them do, like the Novas and the Reds. You know, some of them got some cool looking etchings. But I mean, it's, you know, for what it is. So you got 5 ports plus 2. So you got the 2 booster ports or whatever the hell they call them. Some cool little fangs. I don't know. These 2 dots don't go all the way through. I don't know what that's for. And I'm assuming this allows fuel to slide up through there at a certain timing. Not real knowledgeable in them. Can we see the ports on the sleeve up close? Yeah. It's for all the pool there, helps cooling. Ah. Did I not get it close enough there for you, John Smith? Here, now I can see what I'm doing. So he's got a little bit of a burr right there, and I'm not going to use any tools and try to do anything with that. I've never messed with the engines like that. I'm not going to start right now because knowing me, I would mess it up. I would say that's just like either the chrome for when they lined it, or even maybe when they did the cut. But I don't know. But I don't have a file for that. I'm not going to mess with it. But pretty cool looking little sleeve. Hard to beat for 200 all day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Diamond jewelry files. Yeah, I don't have any, but I could get it. Why would those birds come off, at least clean it up? What, like a razor blade? Like, I don't have a file for it for sure. I mean, hell, they're teeny tiny. file out only. Yeah, but I don't have a file, so it really doesn't matter at this point. Anything that will knock them off for 108 you got it from what? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think when I got mine a year ago, it was like 220 or best offer, and I offered him 200 and got it. I didn't even think to hit the offer button on this one, so hell yeah, you got yourself a good deal on that one. Have fun, Carlos. See you later, brother. For anyone looking. Yeah, right? It's like he'll get a dozen of them in, and all of a sudden he's out, and then you gotta wait. And then he'll get a dozen more in, and he's out, and you gotta wait. But yeah, they're good engine for anybody looking for a good 21. I mean, they're no championship race winners, but they are good little engines for sure. So I don't think that black coating's anything special. Like, I don't think it's DLC or nothing like that. Let me get my flywheel puller. Can't find my flywheel puller. I mean, it's not like I even cranked it down on there, but it did not want to come off. Slides right out. Not a problem. Yeah, see, it's just the back end of it that's black. So it's not drilled, but it has a nice little just ramp. Hope you guys can see that. Shit. So yeah, it's got just a natural ramp there. Yeah, I mean, like John Smith says, not bad for $200. Damn good deal. And I mean, the way they run, can't beat it. Don't see anything loose down inside there, but I'm going to go hit it with the shot out WD-40. If there's anything loose, that'll help push it out. brand new. Wife, I may ask you taking it apart? Just asking. Um, I so for me, I like to take the engines apart. I think they look pretty cool. Just like looking to see with the details and stuff. But something that I also like doing, even with brand new engines, for the manufacturing, you never know. There could be some burrs that they didn't get cleaned out from when they were milling it. I mean, you just never know. Some say it's good practice, some say it's a waste of time, to each their own. I've seen videos of people finding stuff inside their brand new engines, but I've never actually found anything myself. But it doesn't mean that I don't want to open her up. No, there's nothing wrong with opening them up, whether they're new, old, whatever. Like anytime I'm running nitro and it starts acting funny, not wanting to run properly. A long time ago, I seen where somebody was saying it's a good idea to just kind of take them apart, put them back together, make sure everything's sealed, and just kind of like a reset. And it seems like if I'm having trouble with something, I take it apart, put it back together. Seems to work better. Just because maybe you didn't get it sealed when you put it together the last time, or it's worked its way loose, whatever the case is, and then this time you get it back in there like it's supposed to be. So we'll put a little oil on this and show you guys what kind of pinch these have right out the box. Yeah, so that's as far as I'm going to push it. You can feel it tighten up, but I mean it's got a lot of pinch. So be sure when you're trying to break in a brand new engine like this, definitely heat it up. Otherwise, every time you crank on it, you're forcing it up in that sleeve, and you're damaging it, wearing it down prematurely. So the inside of that looks good. That looks good. I mean, really, that's all that I'm doing this for, just to take a look at it, kind of show you guys, and at the same time, yeah, like Northeast saying, it's good to check everything. Yeah, that is a very tight pinch, my friend. First time I went to break this in, I mean, I got it heated up, but it kept, I hit the starter box with it, and it kept locking getting jammed up in there, and I have to undo the flywheel with a screwdriver. So, with the engine that's got that much pinch in it, that first start is always like a major pain in the ass. But once you get it started that first time and get a good tank through it, it loosens up a little bit, but still pretty tight. Oh, it's a tight MF for even heated up to 200. Yep. Drove me. Yep. I had all kinds of issues. It locked up the flywheel a couple times, or just got wedged up in there, and I'd have to undo it. Yeah, like you said, even 200 degrees. Like I had it heated up with my corded heat gun, and that thing would get it hot. High volume RC, what's up? This is very nice. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, when I broke my other one in, I had just a little bit of oil coming out the front. Did you have the same experience with that, John? I was a little worried about it, and somebody told me in one of my videos not to worry about it. Like, you'll get a little bit. Yeah, some engines are a pain for sure, brother. Yeah, real good pinch on these. Remember, your oil port and the cut in your skirt goes towards the front. You did not? Not that you noticed? Yeah, I don't know. I had a little bit coming out, and I was getting kind of worried about it, but I was told that it's normal. A little bit is normal. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. And there'll never be an easier sleeve to get in or out than a brand new one. Get yourself a set of diamond jewelry files so you can confidently clean burrs off in the future. They're inexpensive. Also use them for changing anything in the ports themselves. Cool. I will have to look into that. Where do you get those tools at? I've never looked for them, so I don't know where to get them. Had to scuff up that nice, pretty alpha flywheel. Yeah, I nicked mine up a little bit. Like, literally, when you go to break these in, you should use some old junk clutch, because you know you're going to tear it up. Where'd you get your... Yeah, tell us where you got them at, Northeast. Because definitely wouldn't mind having a pair or a set. Bought them off eBay years ago. I got 2 sets for like $30. One set is smaller. What did you just look up? Diamond jewelry tools. Has anyone heard of RC Mart? And if so, has anyone ordered from there before? RC Mart. I've ordered from so many places. Like, I do all my stuff off eBay, and a lot of these stores are on there. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Lotus. Where they got teeny tiny chainsaw files. I've seen one before and I've used it and it was pretty big and it won't fit in these ports, so I feel like you're joking. And I always put a little bit more after an oil down in there just to give the bearings a good coating, and then around the connecting rod and the pin. And of course, when you got that tight pinch, it's going to push your sleeve out. They do have different sizes. Making exhaust plugs similar to dirt pipes. Do they make it exhaust plugs? What do you mean high volume? I'm not sure what you're even saying. Some round, some flat, some triangle. And Grandma, if you're still on there, another reason that I like to take engines apart, like 3 of those screws that were holding the head down, you could tell they were locked tight and had some pretty good, took a little pop to get them off, but one of them was kind of loose. So I like to take it apart and then put everything back together with a little bit of fresh Loctite. And yes, I'm one of the people that Loctite's my engines. I know some don't, but I do. I mean, especially if you're going to the track and you're going to be trying to run it for a while. You want to be flying around the track and your head bolts come loose. Use napkins in the exhaust. What do you mean? Are you talking about like an exhaust plug? What, to help push the sleeve out? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. A cone-shaped plug that goes into the exhaust, usually used when cleaning dirt bikes to keep water from getting. Oh, well, I mean, they got these little caps. I've never seen what you're talking about, but I get what you're asking. Just something to keep dirt and moisture out while you're actually like working on it. Yeah, I've had way too many screws work their way out. So I always like to make sure everything's good and tight. Nothing worse than trying to have fun and just stop and peel things out of the buggy because the screws come loose. And again, we're putting this back in because of the interference. Gotta raise that piston up a little bit. Look at this. Such a tight seal. Like it's pulling it back in. Like a vacuum. Like these things are sealed. I don't know how well you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'll focus. So as I try to pull it out, like it's pulling it out of my hand, sucking it back in. And then it's also pushing the sleeve out just from. So pull the piston itself down. Get back up there. Yeah, like I can. You can feel it. Right there, you see, you can hear that. Yeah, good suction, or good, good seal. So like no matter what you're doing with it, it's gonna, whether you're checking the vacuum on it or whatever the case, I just mean like it's a good sealed system. Ever found that piece last night on the track that I was looking for? So, I found a piece, but I don't know if it was mine because it looked like it had a screw broke off in it, and my screw actually came out. So I might have found somebody else's, but I did find a piece. It's funny that you ask. So yeah, it's just a little, right there, a little cone piece. It may not have a screw in it, but definitely seems like it's missing like an inner piece of metal that goes in there. I don't know, I hadn't really messed with it yet, but I did find one, just don't know if it was mine. Your plugs are great for that. Don't put them in the air after the. Thanks for the advice there, Lotus. Yeah, we'll use an earplug, or you can just tear off a corner of these little blue towels, twist it up and shove it in. I'm sure somebody makes something for it, but I couldn't say for sure. All right, Savage in one piece again, and now it's dark. Exactly, Grandma. It's mine now. I need to get my Savage back in one piece again. I have about 4 of them that are in pieces, and then 15 or 16 that are whole. I have at least 12 of them that are whole and runnable, and then a few of them that are half built, and then about 4 of them that are complete pieces. Grandma, you got to hurry, get yourself a basher body so you can run that thing. Summer's coming up quick. Trying to see. Okay. Yeah, so this has the airflow through front to back, back to front, whichever way you want to put it. And make sure you got the direction of that right. Hey, how many rigs are still in the apartment? I think I got most of them to the house, but give me a second. We'll take a quick little detour. See what we still got here. I was able to get most of them. Got 3 piles, 2 from early Savage days. Sorry, I realized I did all that off camera. But anyways. Oh, excuse me. So we got that all back together. Go ahead and cover up the important bits until we're ready. So I've got an air filter on a vehicle that doesn't need to be on. So I get the air filter for here, and I need to find out what vehicle that clutch is on. Probably won't do it tonight. But we've also got that awesome beast there to work on. So come on, zoom out. There we go. Scratch. Hey, you're gonna scratch it. Don't scratch the purple. I'm gonna try very hard not to. Sure he'll figure it out. It seems to be determined and capable. Yeah, I can't wait to see that LS fire up. Got some parts in yesterday evening. So you're right, Lotus. Been too long. You can get the old Savage fired up. Yeah, they're in sad states. Alright, so it's getting kind of bare, so I still got the beast here. So I had the damn it. The hell, I can't think of the damn name. Losi. Had the Losi out here. The Mugen's sitting over there in the box. It's, wait, this is still sitting there from last night. This still needs a shaft to the tranny. If we walk into this room, this room looks a lot different now. So yeah, I got most of them. Still got this. Man, that's one of my favorite looking ones right there. Still got that here. So basically I've got, well, and the XO, so that's a runner, that's a runner, that's a runner. All four of those need work. That's a runner. This should be a runner. I haven't fired it up yet, but it should be. There's no reason that it shouldn't fire. But anyways, so yeah, most of the Savages made it home. I think I counted, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got at least 11 or 12 of them, and that includes the 21 that used to sit back there in the corner. There's the ramp. Yeah, so this week I gotta get, I gotta get everything out of here, but my next trip home is gonna be is all the rest of the RCs, the ramp, and as many of these boxes and RC stuff that I can, and then it'll just be the simple stuff. So anyways, all right, I guess we should go ahead and put a plug in there while we're thinking of it. See, I still got 4 brand new P3 plugs. Like I said, these are turbo plugs. For any of you that don't know what a turbo plug is, it's that. And I don't know the differences and why these are turbos and the other ones are not. I'm sure somewhere in there they claim that it's a turbo somehow, but I don't really know. I'm sure someone out here does, though. Take that ball out of the trap. No. It would be funny, but no, we're not going to do that. What happened to the sound? Is the sound still out? Yep, the old Stampede. Wow, you still got a lot of stuff there. Yep. When does he have to leave? So this Friday is my last day in Omaha for work, and then I have this apartment basically for the whole next week. I'll take the next week vacation. Me and the wife will make a couple trips, clean everything out, and then on the 14th, I head to Phoenix. But I already have an apartment lined up. I got the approval on it today, so I got everything ready to go. So when I get down there, I don't have to worry about hotels and what I'm going to do with all my shit. Don't leave my Mugen behind. Don't you worry, brother. I will not. Faux show. Where do you find parts to keep them going? And what's the trick to keeping the hinge pins in? Okay, so parts are all over the internet. I check eBay. I can find almost anything on eBay. And even if you got to like say, you can find whether it's like half a rig, three-quarters of a rig, or a whole rig, and you can find them cheap. Like you can find a lot of them for 125, $150, and it's almost complete thing. Say either with a junk engine or no engine, no tires, whatever the case is. That's a good way to get parts as well. So I have a bunch of parts from buying trucks. Um, but all kinds of eBay stores have all kinds of parts, especially with now that yeah, buying rollers. Yeah, buying rollers helps or sliders, whatever. But there's parts all over the place because they just came out with that orange body, a couple years back. So parts are everywhere. And the hinge pins, man, it'd be best if I showed you. Here, I think I got one back here because it's two different deals. The 25, when everything's like screwed in, it holds the hinge pins in. On the newer style X, it's a little different. So here on the 25, as you can see, it's got these little deals here that hold that hinge pin in. Oh, I took that other one home. Damn it. Okay, so this here is the same as the 4.6. I mean, basically, it's carbon fiber, but it's a 4.6. So, oh, nope, sorry. I still got the 25 parts in there. But on the 4.6, those little pins go through the shock tower here, and they swing out, and it lets those pins slide out. I put 2 zip ties across there. And, the zip ties hold those arms together, and it keeps those pins in. And if you do one and you land on the nose off a big jump, it'll break it. So I always do 2. Don't usually seem to have a problem with that. Might even be able to see it on this here XL. Oh, you can see a bunch of grass. Yeah, see, I got zip ties. Otherwise, yeah, it hinges on that pin back there, and they slide off to the side, and yeah, and those pins come out. So zip ties, cheap fix. Yeah, Jay, the room's looking kind of easy or empty. Welcome to the show, brother. Glad you couldn't make it. Yeah, it's an easy fix, John. Alrighty. So then with this buggy, other than being super dirty, there's really not a lot that it needs. But just like that cap that we lost last night, I did get these. Basically, it's a whole wing mount set. Just because I don't have these pieces anymore. Like I got them for I actually used them on the Mugen, and then I lost one there. The one thing I didn't think about, I needed to stop by the hobby store and get those little, it's like a little beveled metal insert. I was thinking everything that I needed came in here, but now I'm thinking that it doesn't. Let's see what the instructions say. Yeah. 1220, so I have to get a whole nother part for this to work. But this was 5181. Okay, so I'll have to need to go get those pieces. Maybe have to order it, I don't know. But I have something here. What is this? Is this gonna work? Nope, these are too big. These are for engine mounts. I thought maybe I'd get lucky, but nope. No such luck. Alright. Yeah, as far as I know, I don't have any of them. So I have a wing mount kit, just in case I need it. Yeah, so I gotta get the little inserts that go in here. But not a big deal. They're cheap. Yeah, I leave this sit on here and I keep going and I grab the buggy by the wing. I always grab it like that and then I pull that off and it gets irritating. But yeah, so to Hugh's question, I did happen to stumble across so it should be the same. Of course, the same with it, I don't have the little inserts. So I need to get a couple of sets. What do I do with them? Yeah, I mean, they could be from a different model. They look like they're just a little bit different, but same thing. So I did find one, but I don't think it was the one that I lost. Doesn't look like it anyways. Of course, that's just a shelf queen body. But our next task, I'm actually surprised this thing here hasn't leaked any fuel. Just a drop of fuel sitting in the bottom of this thing. Other than getting this thing kind of wiped up. So this was one that I had completely stripped down and washed it, put it all back together. And now it's set for damn near a year. Probably real close to a year, of course. And the only thing I ever really did was run it on the road. So it has like the tire shavings and oil mix when you're running street tires on the road. Other than that, just a little bit of dirt. Be right back. Oh, thank you, John Smith. Appreciate you, brother. You guys are being awful generous tonight. Have yourself a good night, Grandma. Even when never knew I'd always lose. Right? Eddie's house is gonna start looking like hybrid, except it's all savages. Oh shit! Excuse me. A little bit of heartburn. Yeah, I don't have an extra fridge. Well, I have a mini fridge, but it won't hold anything. It's broke, so it's going in the trash. But I don't have that fridge to have a fridge full of nitros like hybrid. Nor do I have that many. But one thing I do want to start doing now is, now that I got my Savage collection built up pretty good, I'm going to work on my buggies again. And they're easier to travel with. They have a lower profile. Alright, so get everything in order here. No. Get this guy out of the way. Crap. I have the cover to this somewhere. Right here. Sits like that. No. Sits like that. Got the screws somewhere as well. And I've also got a switch. Which I know some people run switches, some people don't. I like these because if your LiPo's going low, it'll just shut it down and you don't, because I run LiPo receiver packs, and then that way I don't damage it. And as we've seen with the Mugen, I don't run a switch on it, I run it straight through, and you know, those connections get loose as well and you can have runaways. So it doesn't really matter what you're running. You got to maintain it and make sure it's proper, or you're going to have a runaway regardless. Okay, so I think it's this one. I think I said goodnight to Grandma. I wasn't paying attention when she said it, but have a good night. Just wait, Hybrid's 10 years in. You got time to catch up. I mean, I've been playing with them for a while, but I never, like, I wasn't able to collect them before like I do now. Just didn't make enough money. Now I make a few dollars more, so I'm able to buy a couple here and there. I like his collection, and no, this is no knock on hybrid. I mean, to each their own. It's a freaking badass collection, but at some point for me, that would become overwhelming to have that many freaking nitros. It's really cool, but man, that's a lot. So one thing that I have enjoyed doing is collecting these, fixing them up, running them for a little bit, and then people want to make trades. They're good currency, that's for sure. So I don't mind, fixing up a couple of rigs and trading them for something that I couldn't afford outright. You know what I mean? It's always easier that way for me to do small portions, build them up, and then I've got something that's worth a little bit of money, and I don't have to come up with big cash. So I do enjoy doing that, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't get rid of any of mine." Well, I mean, you know, I get bored with things, so eventually, everything's tradable, almost everything. Evo 2 later had it marked on the head. Oh, you guys talking about something else. Jay says buggies are the shit. Yep. And then, but what about truggies? I have a truggy. It's the second truggy that I've had. I do like them. To me, like having one, maybe two truggies is cool. Beyond that, they're so big. It's just, it's easier to find space for these smaller buggies than on big old wide truggies. And I like buggies. I like the way they move and they handle. Truggies are nice for, shitty terrain, but I really do like buggies. I'm kind of like Jay, to where for me, buggies and monster trucks are kind of like number one for me. I think he's more of just straight up buggies, but I like everything about the buggies. The whole time I've been in RCs, always wanted a truggy, and then I got one and I enjoyed it. The one I traded to OG, and it was fun and they're cool, but just I don't know. There's just something about a damn buggy that I like over a truggy. Speaking of hybrid, there he is. What's up, brother? How you doing? Let's see here. Yeah, exactly, John. And there's sometimes that it's like I like the truggy over the buggy, but for the most part, I always seem to go back to the buggies. I like the way they're set up. I like the way they drive. Truggies are cool. Don't get me wrong, but fifth scale stuff. I have one. I've driven it once. I really do like it. But I still like my buggies and my monster truck. Eighth scales for sure. Lotus wants a good truggy. Man, you can find them reasonably priced on eBay. That's what I did. That Mugen that I have, it was like I think 325, something like that. Wasn't bad. It didn't come with an engine or electronics or tires, but it came with a body and everything else that I needed. Tape it with clear tape, it won't pull out. What are you talking about? Talking about the battery that I had plugged into the receiver? Try to source AT 4.0 stuff. Nope. There's a reason that I don't go after low-C stuff. I mean, and yeah, they're tough and don't break very often, but if you find one that you need pieces for, or you break something or lose something, I mean, it's just hard to get stuff for them. The power connector, yeah, I hear you. How do you pick which one to run every time? Me? Uh, I don't know. It just some of the stuff is like I want to run everything, but I have to kind of pick what I'm going to run now, and then I'll have something lined up for next time. It just like anything else. Like you get an itch to go run your boats. I get an itch to run the buggies or the monster trucks, whatever. And it depends on the terrain and where I'm at. If it's easier for me to get to a place where a monster truck's going to do better, I'm going to take the monster trucks. Or if I got the capability of pulling out both of them, I'll take both. I've done it in my lives before, ran both the Savage and the buggy. So I just, I don't know. And then there's some of them that, as I get them fixed up, I want to run them. And I just try to make it happen. But he has nitros, doesn't even remember he has hybrid. I'm sure he does. He's got a hell of a collection. He's on another level for sure. Yes, sir. I agree. Buggies and monster trucks. Yes, sir, Jay. We think alike, brother. What is up, hybrid? Just talking about your refrigerator full of nitros. But no, it's a badass collection you got, brother. That's on the new engine. Oh, BBT. Yes, sir. He's got a pretty badass one. This is yes, sir. Smarter man than I. It's definitely been tough finding a place clean enough to run on road. And every time I think to do on road, I something just changes my mind, and then I always just kind of look around at like you say, it's tough to find a place to run them. Yeah, I've never seemed to be in a good spot to run some on road, or there's always something. You know what I mean? It just I don't know. They're cool, but I really like the buggies and trucks for sure. Travis, what's up? Welcome to the show, brother. I was wondering what is the number of far too many nitros. I mean, I don't know. I'd say altogether I'm right around like early to mid 20s, and I mean it's a lot, but it's a good number in my book. I wouldn't mind having a few more. You know, but I guess when you run out of space and don't have any place to put nitros, then you have enough nitros. And as they say, whatever puts a smile on your face, right? It looks like I've lost a couple of screws. At least one here. It's been a while since I messed with this. I did cannibalize a little bit of this, which is part of the reason we're getting it out today, because I got a couple of things to do some rebuilding on it. But I do have extra screws, so it's not a big deal. Tries nothing with good pavement. Yeah, you gotta have a good spot. As Haggard says, as long as it runs, I have fun. You're right, as long as it runs. But when it doesn't run, that's when it sucks. But if you have what is needed, parts wise, knowledge wise, whatever the case is, then they're still fun. You know. But yes, as long as it runs, I'm having fun. Way dirty though. I gotta use automotive parts to fix it. Oh, got a nice off-road buggy with a 2-speed. Nice. Jay lost his screws ages ago. Didn't we all? So, Hybrid, you're saying the guy used automotive parts to fix it? Wouldn't those be like some huge freaking bolts? Like, I'm thinking way too big. Alright, what screws am I missing? You sure that's not part of the tranny? It's this guy here. Yeah, it's this one. Old Lone Ranger, keeping it together. Alrighty. I may have to go on a screw hunt. I didn't realize I was missing as many screws as what I think I am. Like I said, I had to cannibalize this for something else. So there's no telling what's missing. Yeah, see, I use it basically as like a dust cover, and I just cut the wires off. It was a switch that wasn't any good. Like, it was real loose. I wasn't going to use it anyway, so I just cut the wires off of it. Alrighty. So the main reason for getting all this out is I got some servos. Let's see here. Car hose cleft for everything. Damn. Sometimes the challenge is fun too. Yes. I do like the challenge. I don't like when the challenge is like you can't find parts. That part I don't like. If the parts are out there and I just need to collect them and rebuild it, to me that's fun. But I hate hunting for stuff that is just not available. And then when you do finally get it back together, all thing you can do is look at it, because if you drive it and break it, then you got to hunt for those parts all over again. That's why I usually stay away from the like the vintage stuff. I think it's cool looking at the old vintage stuff, like the shit that Hybrid has. I like looking at it, but for me to own it, I like to run stuff, and I just, if I can't find parts, I get bored with it. So, but it's cool that a lot of people collect that stuff and just have it. I enjoy seeing the collections. Something about that sound, cannot beat it. Yeah, exactly, man. Definitely cannot beat the sound of a nitro. One I hate is when they are full of wood screws. Oh yeah, yeah, because those wood screws like literally damage all the plastic in there. So not only do you got to replace the screws, but more than likely you got to replace the plastic. So yeah, that drives me nuts. Or even when they use like the plastic coarse thread screws that's for the RC, and they use them in like the fine screw metal, like or aluminum. It's, I don't know. That stuff drives me nuts. Sometimes people do what they got to do to make their shit run, and I get that. I respect it, but at the same time, when I get it, I don't I don't want all that extra crap. What I really hate when buying somebody else's used stuff is when it's all rusted. That sucks. Digger, what's up? Hope everyone had a few minutes. Want to stop by and say hi. Appreciate you, brother. How's it been going? Travis wants to know what vehicle this is. This is one of them I pulled out the other night. Whenever you were all excited about my Techno and my Mugen. So yeah, same thing. Trust me, I get just as excited seeing whether it's mine or somebody else's. I love them. Let's see. Cough, Lucy, cough. Yeah, there's a reason I don't really mess with Losi that much. I have one. I think that's all I have is that one buggy. It's the only one I have that has standard screws in it, and it is the hardest by far to find parts for. But of course, it's probably also the oldest. And I know the older anything is, the harder the parts are to get. But just Losi in general, man, they're good brand, damn good vehicles. Just can't find the freaking parts anywhere. They always want to discontinue shit. So, there's Jay's favorite servo. I've gotten a few of these, trying them out. I think we've run a couple of them in a couple different vehicles. So far, so good. Really good price for, a waterproofed, high voltage digital servo. Not bad at all. It's pretty cool. A lot of these cheaper servos come with decent horns. I don't know how good the aluminum is, but I mean, they always look nice and they seem to be good quality. But it's nice that they send those out. Standard and left-handed threads, right? Yeah, and even some of these, like I think on this, like some of these types of screws that go in the shocks, some of those are left-handed screws. Like with this one set's dark and one set's silver, and I don't remember which one, but one of them is a lefty and one of them is a righty. And this is a Techno. I hate that stuff. Because especially if you don't know, like me, I didn't build it out of the kit, so I didn't have the directions, which, I had them pulled up on my phone, but wasn't paying attention and didn't notice that, oh, hey, this is left-handed thread, so I'm keep turning it to the right, or to the left, trying to loosen it. and you know, all I'm doing is just tightening it up and stripping out the plastic. So gotta be careful with that. Let's see, this is gonna be, so the horn's gonna go towards the back. I think this one here is the 48.3, if I'm not mistaken. The MB 48.3. But I do like how, like, you can take this whole radio tray out and work on your electronics. You don't have to mess with the car while you're doing it. And I mean, Techno's not the only one, but a lot of these kit cars are that way. Seems like the RTR stuff, it just, everything's attached to the car and they're a pain in the butt. I'm sure there's a couple of them out there that aren't, but it seems to be my experience with them. And they never give you big enough screws in any of these to actually mount it to the plastic that you're going in. Trav says, those servos are great. And Jay says, I have not broken one of those horns yet. Awesome. Yeah, I got a nice actual Techno on here, so I'm not going to use it on here, but I have a couple of these now and a couple of other ones that come from the GX servos. Or, I think it's GX or GS or something. So I have some backup, some nice looking backup horns. Come on, give it to me. For the most part, the rest of that's just junk anyways. Let's see. We use the JX cordless servos, best budget servo. You know, and I've used some of the JX stuff as well. I've had a couple go out, and I got a couple in that low C that I've had in there for ever since I rebuilt the thing, and no issues with them. But you know, if I'm really gonna put some money into something on a servo, I do like the Savox servos, or Savox, however you want to say it. I've always liked them. I know they're noisy, but I've just always been a fan of them. I should have done this before I put it in there, of course. I hope they make these things big enough to get the servo in and out. I hate that I always feel like I'm tearing up the wires. Just trying to get the servo in or out. ProTech has a damn good servo. Yeah, I mean, I used a couple ProTechs. I've had one go out on me and didn't even have it very long. And I got one in that Mugen, was running it last night, and it's holding up pretty good. But I had the T140 shit out on me. But again, the wire was a little pinched on it. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. Like it wasn't pinched where anything was broken. But I don't know. I do like Protect batteries for sure. I got a bunch of their receiver packs. CBH 148, what's up? How you doing? Says Alpha B852 seems like a good engine. I bought one and out of 6 tanks, but haven't tracked it yet as it's a backup. But he has one too and it's solid. Yeah, I had one. I ran about 20 tanks through it and I traded it. So of course I had to get me a new one. I'm sure you're seeing in the thumbnail, but there you go. Love these engines. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's also my thumbnail. So I had to get another one just for that. I think the black one's going to the left side and the silver is going to the right. I think it's been a while since I had a Techno. Yeah, it shows it in the book, and I don't remember for sure. Same type fit that my Kyosho had. I thought it would fit at first. What's that, Travis? Sorry, I must have missed something. Unless you're talking about the servos, how they're a tight fit. Bell Buggy VS2 radio tray comes out. Nice. Yeah, I know some of them did. Silver on the rear, left, and front right. Ah. Huh. I may have to change them around. No, might be wrong. Yeah, I try to do what the book says on it, but sometimes you miss things. Associated B4 has the best servo setup. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting me one of those B4s. They're a really nice buggy. Exactly, John Smith. I'm not, I'm still working on the Protect, but Sevox is definitely my go-to. Like if I got the money and I know I need and want a damn good servo, not worry about it, I will go with the Sevox for sure. I run Power HD on my stadium truck and it's slick. Power HD, that's a brand of servo. I've never ran those. First time buggy, I have a Protect 155T. Yeah, I've used the 140T, and I think the one I have now is a 100S or ST. Not 100% sure, but I do have an Eco Power as well. I think it's in one of my Savages. I haven't run it enough to see how well it is, but seems to be all right so far. Yes, the rubber grommets are hell to get in. That is for damn sure. Those things you just probably. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, they suck. But I like them. I like that little bit of that, that bushing, that little bit of cushion that you get in there. Do you remember what pipe you ran with the B52 before? We're gonna run the same one now. Yes. I'm gonna grab it to make sure I'm saying it right. I need to get another one. I hate it once you use them, they get all dirty. But so it's the Alpha Dragon 2159. Like I said, from what I ran of it, it seemed like a beast. Not 100% sure if it's a perfect mate, but worked pretty good. I like it. And that's what we're gonna throw on it. I always like to keep the same brand stuff together. If I'm running a Reds, like my Mugen, it's got a Reds 2104, I think. Like it's, the whole power plant's a Reds. whether I'm running my Dragon Force. Somebody was asking about this a little bit ago. This has a brand new piston and sleeve, never been broken, haven't had any fuel in it since I put it in there, nothing. Just, I put some after run oil in it, and I'm just twisting it back and forth. I'm not shoving it up in there, but yeah, so there's my Dragon. One of these I paid like $80 for, and it was the good one. I don't remember if it was this one with that little nick, but it was a good one, had a damn good piston and sleeve in it. And then the other one I paid a little bit more for, and it had a bad connecting rod, or the brass bushing. It said good compression and pinch, and I was like, cool. And so I took it apart to check it out like you should, and the bushing that holds the connecting rod to the crank was damaged. So was not happy about that. You know, if you're going to advertise it that it has good compression, at least say might need a connecting rod, or be honest with that. And I hit him up on his message, and he never answered me back, so I just gave him a bad review. Because if you're gonna tell somebody something works, you better know what you got and make sure it works, especially for the amount of money that he was charging for it. Or at least answer him back whenever you say, hey, they've got a problem here. Because I would do that if I was an eBay seller, and I would expect somebody to give me a shit review if I didn't. Let's see. Gonna need some screws. Try the heavier Protex. I've killed a few 130s. So is it the bigger the number, the heavier? Is that what you're saying? Never knows how to polish the N5 pipes. Yeah, I know. I need to do it. That should do. You talking about the pipe northeast? Trade. Damn it, Jay. Stop it. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna work some. I still got shit I'm working out for you. But now I gotta replenish my buggy and 21 stock. I kind of depleted it between you and OG. I think you saw that live. Not for sure. Which video are you talking about, John? I get to thinking, talking, and reading, and I forget if I said something or if you said something, but your 2159 is in better shape than mine. Put a flat spot on the bottom, running on my Dragon 5. The Dynamite 053 feels similar. It's only 50 to 60 bucks for 3 and 4 Stinger. Nice. Yeah, those Dynamites are cool, but oh, the Dragon. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and I can't remember, like when I rebuilt the Dragon, I think that was still doing videos. I have run the Dragon. I think the one that I was running, I think I traded to OG. But yeah, I did run it in the X1 CRT. Or a bad motor you received. Yeah, the one with that bushing. I didn't do it in a live. I did it in just like a video. But I might have talked about it in a live. I've done so many damn lives over the last year. I don't remember. But I'm glad that you're paying attention and hanging out with us. You don't have any more of my other screws. I got to steal screws from the Savages. Most of the screws in here are from the Savages. These are nice little servo screws. Need to replenish some of my my Techno screws. Damn it. I use them for other things, and I'm like, I'll just get some more, and then I forget about it. I might still have some in here. Found my engine mounts. Yeah, most of the stuff I already cleaned out. I got stuff everywhere. Wait, I thought you were moving. I am, brother. So, like my normal house where the family lives, none of that's changing. But I'm changing. I'm same company, but they're moving me to. They're not moving me. They're sending me to Phoenix, basically to do the same job that I'm doing now. So most of my RCs are going to the house. I got a couple of nice shelves. Start stacking them up on. I even put out a short video over the weekend, and then basically I just gotta. Most of my stuff's gonna go to the house and stay, and then a few items are gonna go with, and we'll just keep collecting engines and some buggies, and we got a couple other good things coming up in the near future. So I got a few plans, but yes, I am moving, moving out to Phoenix, but just strictly like work related, not completely like moving. I'll be out there about the 15th of April. Already got me an apartment lined out and everything. Actually, I got the approval on it today. Richard B, what's up? How you doing, my guy? Just think fresh Facebook Marketplace stuff in Phoenix. Yes, sir. I don't know though. I mean, Facebook's an easy way to get burnt as well. I don't know. Pay a little bit more on eBay, but at the same time, it's a little bit more of a guarantee. At least that you're going to get your shit. Maybe not that it's in the shape they say it's in. But then you can give them bad reviews. Let everybody know. But yeah, I have scored a couple deals off Facebook. I do most of my stuff off of eBay. So for anybody curious, this is the DS, what is that, 3235? Oh, sorry. There you go. Focus. DS3235, and it says cordless digital servo. Damn it, another tool I need to drag out. $99 of yours came from Marketplace or new. Well, probably got better luck in Canada. Canadians are a little friendlier. Try to rip you off less. No, I've gotten a couple of good deals from Marketplace. It just seems like I always have more options on eBay, because it's not just what the local people have, it's what everybody has. Or, people from everywhere. But yeah, either place works. See, I'm trying to remember. So I go towards the front or the back? It goes towards the back. Rubber grommets. My first eBay order, just waiting. You had to get yourself addicted to that eBay. It's kind of like being addicted to crack and having a crack dealer on speed dial. Come on, get in there. I hate these little rubber grommets, but then I like them. Yeah, especially this style. For some reason, the little outer ring of these things always gets hooked and gets sucked down in there and makes it not sit right. Come on, get on there. Hate how that outer ring always gets sucked up in there. Let's see. Get in your hole. Hey, come on. Yay. Finally. Alrighty. Higher Velocity, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you. Don't you want to go home? Are you talking to me? I'll just call you CBH. Was a Happy Gilmore quote? Oh, when he gets pissed off of the don't you want to go home? I get it totally now. Yeah, that's funny shit. I remember that. Yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, Happy Gilmore was a damn good movie. Where's all the screws? Oh, kind of hiding. Hey, Higher Velocity, you still sitting there, brother? I got a question for you. He might have moved on already. Oh, he's still here. Cool. I know you mentioned you were out there in California. Are you out there around San Diego? And my question is, how far are you from Phoenix? I was thinking if we're close enough, we may have to do a live together some point. I'm getting shifted out to Phoenix, so I'll be closer to you, but I don't know how far away that is. That's another 4 hours for me. Good live, man. Love those alphas. I gotta go do some shopping. Have a good night, everyone. Appreciate you, Northeast. Hopefully here pretty soon we get to run the alpha. Man, don't worry, JW. Your first stop. Well, I'm thinking like with Higher Velocity, if he's I'm right next to Disneyland Anaheim. How far are you from Glamis? The sand dunes. And I've been to Disneyland in both California and in Tokyo, Japan. They're set up exactly the same. Hell yeah. One of these weekends, we're going to have to plan a trip to Glamis and meet up. That's probably a halfway point for both of us. He's 4 hours west of Vegas. 6 hours away from Phoenix. Hell yeah. And I think Glamis is, I'm about 3.5 hours from Glamis, so you're probably about the same, huh? I think that'd be cool. We'll get some paddle tires and go fling some sand and do a live together. Get in there and sit down. I'm so up for it. Glamorous Rise is 3 hours away from me. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I also got to make a trip to Vegas and meet up with JW. He's got a nice track up there. I'm going to go run with him. We're going to do some filming up there as well. But yes, sometime this, maybe, I don't know, some parts of summer might be too hot, but let's make this happen when you come into Glamis. So here in like 2 weeks, I'll be in Phoenix starting work there. And then once I get everything situated, I'm planning on making a trip. I haven't picked a date yet. So we just need to basically, thanks CBH. I'm assuming you've caught some of my Omaha tracks, that indoor track I've been running at. It's pretty fun, but I've been itching to get on an outdoor track. I think it'd just be awesome, and I'm gonna go hook up with JW, and we're gonna hit that track in Vegas that he goes to. But I also want to go to Glamis. It'd be nice if we could find a track somewhere there in the middle and meet up and run there velocity. But I don't know if you have any track buggies or what all you've got to run, but I'm going to be getting me some paddle tires for sure. Appreciate you, CBH. Yeah, we try to have fun. I know last night we was kind of smacking the bottom of that chassis pretty good, but it's so hard to make that triple. And if I don't practice to make the triple, then all I'm doing is practicing to just barely make it by, right? So, yeah, we was trying, but it was fun nonetheless. I'm going to miss that track. Yeah, and everything that's indoor out in Phoenix that I saw looks like it's all electric. So I don't have anything that I can run there yet, but maybe in the near future. I don't know. We'll see. Go to Vegas every month. Oh, hell yeah. We'll do a triple header on that shit. Velocity, are you on any of the Facebook forums? Like RC Facebook stuff? I'm on a few of them. We'll probably hook up in there. Yeah, I found one track that looks like it's open outdoor there in Phoenix, and it's about an hour south from where I'm going to be. I don't think it's actually Phoenix. I think it says Maricopa, like Maricopa County. I don't know all the differences out there, but it says about an hour from where I'm staying. Oh, that ain't good. And he do got paddles. Hell yeah. I got buggies, I got monster trucks, I got what I need, and I do got paddles. Hell yeah, brother. Cool, cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hook up. Like I said, I just gotta get settled in, and any weekend that I'm not going home to visit the family, we could set up pretty much whatever. But hell yeah, it's gonna be an exciting trip. Let's see. It'll work for now, anyways. Nitro Gang under Everlaza. Okay, cool. I'm on Nitro Gang as well, so hell yeah. We'll definitely get hooked up. When you're here in Vegas, you should hit me up and we'll run here at the Silver Bowl track. Even sounds cool. Yeah, I've never got to run on an outdoor track. That's going to be freaking awesome. Of course, I don't have this centered and set yet. I'm probably not going to get to it tonight, but so I don't lose screws, I'll go ahead and shove them in there. Did I put that in wrong? Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, because the engine sits here. That should be the carburetor. Damn it. Put the back one in wrong. Oh, that one's easy enough. Outdoors easier, more space. If you learn the track, drive indoors, you're good. Hell yeah. Yeah, the only time I've ever been to a track, we do have one in Kansas City. But all I had was a Savage and stock tires, stock setup. It's really no fun. So I'm really looking forward to being on an outdoor track. And those indoor tracks are fun, but yeah, not a lot of space. So I teach you how to kind of be technical and slow down. But man, I'm looking forward to slinging some dirt for sure. Damn it. Hell yeah, gonna be a good time. Yeah, I feel like it was in there the right way. Yeah, there's no room for it to be. It has to be this other way. Of course, I don't have the directions here in front of me, so we're just guessing. We have one of the premier A-scale races coming up next month. All those top pros from around the world will be here. Ooh, let me know what date. Hell, I may make a trip up there just to watch that. That'd be cool as shit. I think Vegas is about 4.5 hours from where I'm gonna be. Something like that. Are they doing those races on Sunday? Because I got to work on Saturdays. That's my only problem. It's hard to make some of those races because I got to work. racing on the track, but I can't wait to go check out a race live. Whole different story when you're present there at the track. Yes. So I went to Silverstone last year, and it was so cool to watch the pros doing their thing. Yes, that'd be awesome. Right, without anybody. Yeah, I've seen a couple of races, but they were all like small local club races. I've never been at one where all the pros showed up. So that would definitely be pretty cool. Yeah, the only way I'd be able to make that in the near future, anyways, would be if it's has to be on Sunday. #23rd through 27th. Shit, I'm not looking at a calendar. Is the 27th a Saturday or Sunday? Have to run. Chat later. Appreciate you, Jay. Have a good night, brother. I need to look at a. Hello, Mars. Good night, brothers. Have a good one, sir. Imagine if you bought one of their buggies used. Yeah, right? Wouldn't want to run it and tear it up. Sunday's Mains Day and will be a great day to go. Hell yeah. Yeah, because that'd be my only time to be able to go. And I wouldn't be able to stay like the whole evening. It'd be like early midday, and then I'd have to head back. But man, that'd be freaking awesome. How you doing, Mars? Appreciate you, bro. He just came in and he's saying goodnight. Have yourself a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you didn't forget to hit that like button while you was here. Appreciate you. Man, something ain't right. It's like it lines up like it should go there, but there's no way it doesn't. There's nowhere for the wire to go. So that's full on brake. Anyways, I'll have to look at the damn directions. Let's try this link. Let's try what link? This is one of the ones I don't have a book on, so I have to actually look it up. Let's see. It seems like that the horn should be over here, or the spline should be over here, but if that's the case, the wires are all crammed into that stem and it just doesn't seem right. That ain't right. What the hell is this? This is definitely not the vehicle that I thought I was looking at. Oh, it's the EB. No, I need the NB. There we go. Hell yeah, Mars. Appreciate you, brother. As I always do. Let's see. I'm trying to send a link to the page and it's not working. Oh, just copy and paste it. I'm gonna have to fly out to Cali. What's up, brother? Awful guy. What's up, my brother? My apartment down there is only a 1 bedroom, but I can move some nitros over and make room for you. There, JW. Now try to put a link up there. I'm trying to open up this PDF. All right, come on, give me something I can look at here. Yeah, it even shows it here. I thought so. Shows the spline going back towards the switch. So as far as I can tell, I'll put it in there right. You made me blue. Hey, you're able to put up the link. Hell yeah. Psycho Nitro Blast is this weekend. It's another big race all the pros will be at. Nice. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to make it to a big race. All right. But yeah, so it looks like I'm doing it right. Welcome to the Blue Club. Hell yeah, I know we can click on the link. Indoor off-road champ. Oh, so that one's indoor, huh? I thought you had an outdoor. South Point Hotel and Casino. Nitro Buggy and Electric Trucking mains, 8 a.m. to finish. Nitro Buggy and Electric Truck Awards podium photos after final A main. Nice. For 45-minute pro class A mains. Nice. Entry fee $120 per class. Holy crap. Yeah, those are the big dogs. Hell yeah, that's freaking awesome. He said, hell yeah, that worked. Yeah, once you're in the Blue Club, things work a little bit better. It's a big horse arena. Ah. See, that'd be awesome. Like, I wish, like, a place like Phoenix where it's hotter than shit. I wish they had a nice indoor track like that, because I don't like being out in the heat or the sun, especially the sun. But it's like they should all have They should all have indoor track. And out back is a Fiskell racetrack goes on. So, ooh, I don't want to race my rig. I just want a place to run it. Welcome to the Mustad. Don't be timing me. So it's weird. Like, I don't remember having these kind of issues before. Why does it seem like this does not line up now? Because it should sit, I think it should sit like perpendicular. I don't know, it's been a while since I've had this thing set up, but it shouldn't change that damn much. Fiskell check, I'm in. Have you looked it up yet? Oh, JW's link that he put up? Yeah, I looked at it. Nice, cool 72 inside, right? Out back it will be whatever it is outside because it's an outdoor covered arena. Hey man, covered's better than out in the sun. I mean, you're still going to be 15 degrees cooler, so not bad. But I need a place just to go hook up with people and do some drag racing with the Fiskells. Because it definitely ain't going to be no track queen. Yeah, I found a decent little track down south of where I'm staying. I mean, of course, when it's really hot, it's going to suck out there, but it looked like a really nice track. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Upstate New York Fiskell drag is huge. Yeah, I've seen some different videos on a lot of different areas doing that shit, but like I got to find a place out in Phoenix. I'd have to fly to New York. I don't think they'll allow the beast on the plane. I'll be at the race helping out my buddies. Hell yeah. Yeah, that'll be what, 2 weeks after I get up there. I might be able to make a trip up there. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it for sure. Cause yeah, that'd be cool to get to come up there and see the big dogs. Why won't? That's putting the brake on. So. Yeah, it's something like that. Again, I'm just putting this in there so I don't lose things. When I'm ready to plug in a receiver and battery, we'll get all that set. But mainly tonight, I just wanted to get the servos in, take a look at that engine, get the engine mounts on. I gotta figure out what vehicle my alpha clutch is in. Because yeah, those the alpha or the technos, those bells are, the teeth set like way forward. They're bigger. The engine sits back a little bit further, so to hit the gears, you got to have that longer bell on it. So those deep four shoe clutch setups that Alpha, Reds, and whoever else has them, like they're actually kind of nice. They fit in there like they're supposed to. Some of the other ones, it's hard to get things to line up. But let's see. I've had my Savage on a plane. Yeah, but I mean, that fifth scale, that thing's freaking huge. Like, it'd have its own damn suitcase with that big old Super 60 on it and that giant intestine-looking exhaust. It'd be kind of fun getting it on there. Will fifth scale count as a carry-on? If you can get it in the overhead, yes. That's a 45-pound carry-on bag at a minimum. And if I want to take the body, whew, that's a big old freaking duffel bag trying to squeeze up there in that overhead. I don't know, brother. At least not with that 5T anyways. 38 pounds. Well, yeah, mine, when it shipped to me, I saw the receipt on it from UPS and it said 45 pounds. So I know mine's 48 pounds. I don't know about yours. I mean, hell, 40 of that weight comes from that damn Super 60. It's heavy as shit in the rear end. You know, that'd be funny. What the hell's he got? He got a fifth scale. Yeah, off the guy, you plan that shipment. I'll have a room for you for sure. Yeah, fly your ass out there. And then we'll road trip to Glamis or Vegas. RCX Techno, let's go. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Here, just in case you didn't see my little shelf queen body. Yeah, wires. There we go. There you go. Road trip. Yes, sir. Show off. I mean, you know. Wait till I get the black street tires on here. I think one of my sets of GPR or GRP, I get them backwards, whatever the hell those letters are. I think GRP. What happened? I just lost everything on my computer. But yeah, I have a set of black rims with the on-road tires. Get that purple engine in there, then she'll look slick. Hope everybody's still able to see. Oh, hell yeah, with the 28 likes. Let's go. 2 more, we'll hit that 30 mark. And he knows I want one and he does this crap. Here, what, you want the show to be about this little phone piece here? Does that make you feel better? I know, brother. I'm telling you, man, it's find you a good used one and just, get the pieces and rebuild it, man. It's so much easier than trying to buy a brand new kit. So much cheaper that way. But yeah, I know. There's so many things I want, can't have. I watch everybody else have them. I know, brother, it sucks. But you'll get it, I promise you. He also knows I want his Mugen. Damn, I don't think I'm bringing the Mugen up there, JW. He's gonna end up knocking my ass out and robbing me. Wake up with nothing somewhere in Vegas. It's okay, I'll get to run it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'll probably bring the. I don't know if I have the Techno ready by then or not, depending on when we get to set things up. But plan on bringing like the Techno, the Mugen, both buggy and truggy, and if everything fits, maybe even the fifth scale. Surely got a place up there to run a fifth scale. Which I have decided on the buggy. Ooh, which one, brother? Exciting. It says earlier today, simply because I will bash. All right, what you got? And these are great for bashers. I mean, these are designed to make it on those hard landings on the track and keep going for an hour. So I mean, they're good bashers as well as racers. Damn, why do they keep putting these stupid ads? They make me have to exit out of shit. Damn it. How do I get that crap off there? The Hobeo VS2 Nitro, almost ready to run. Yeah, those are nice. Those Hobeos are beasts. I don't think you can break them even if you try. Gonna drop either an Alpha engine in it or a Dynamite 21. Now you can't go wrong with either one of those engines. That Dynamite 21's a powerhouse. If you want looks and just as good of a powerhouse, a little bit more money. These are nice. I think you can even still get like the Dragon 4 or Dragon 5. There's a Dragon 4 for like 275, something like that. Oh, the .28. Yeah, they're cool. 21s are just as, are basically all you need in a buggy, but yeah, 28 will be fun too. Hell yeah, Mars. Getting himself an Hobeo VS2. I've always wanted one. I've just never found one that I wanted to pull the trigger on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember watching Nitro RC Nerds. I think that was the name of the channel. But he was always bashing his buggies and showing you how to do the maintenance and stuff on them. That Hobeo was one of his favorites that seemed like it never broke, if I remember correctly. With that buggy and a Savage 4.6 MT. Hell yeah. Can't go wrong with that. Are you going with a new Savage? God, like Hyper 7 was awesome. It was so cool too. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Hypers are awesome vehicles as well. Still a Hobeo, isn't it? When a Hyper 7 just like one of the Hobeos, like one of their models. Yeah, it's cool. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the show. And guess who's painting the body for my buggy? Yes, a new Savage. Hell yeah. Who's painting that body for you, bro? Thank you, Mars. I thought so. You guys answered my question for me. The Nitro Addiction. Hell yeah. I'll gladly paint that for you. I remember when the RC Nerds got a Hyper 7 kids and he was wanting to build the biggest, baddest Hyper 7 of all time. Oh yeah. Those are some good videos back in the day. I wish he was still doing some videos. I liked watching him work on his buggies. He had some pretty cool stuff. I don't think he's around anymore. I think he basically shut everything down. Unless he's under a different name now. Yeah, eventually when weather's nice, I need to get this guy broke in. These are badass little engines. Hell, Alpha does it on a lot of their engines. I don't know about all of them, but this also has the hour marks on it, just like the B852 does. Looks like they got probably not the same carburetor, but the same style of needle housing, and they're both 3 needle. So there's number 3. This is the same style. It looks like the needle's kind of like in a bowl, and then they got the hour marks over there. No, he isn't. His wife got cancer. She passed away. It was the big reason why he had to go. Yeah, I remember all that. I heard him say something about it. Sad deal. I think he was still doing some of his videos after she had passed, but yeah, sad to see him go. Sad, I mean, sad to, he lost his wife and everything. I meant that in a respectful way. Guys, going to run. Take it easy, Lotus. Appreciate you, brother. So apparently the Hobeo VS2 is the best and most durable RTR bug. Yeah. Yeah, I've always heard good things about them. You can beat the shit out of them for sure. INR lot. What? What is that, JW? Yeah, and fast. 0.30 version. I think I got one of those engines, the Mach 28. Doesn't that come out of a Hobeo? It's a Hyper. Yeah, it was a Hyper Mach 28. I've got that in one of my XL Savages, but I've never fired it up to break it in. It's very sad, but then this muggy maniac dude decided to give him a lot of crap after it happened. Yeah, I remember that, and that's one guy that I cannot stand. We had our differences back in the day. I would run my shit, and he'd come on and tell me how stupid I was and how shitty my truggy was, and I'm like, dude, I'm just here making videos, having fun. Shut up. But anyways, yeah, he's a very disrespectful idiot, and I always thought it was funny the way that what's his face, um, whatever the guy's name was from the RC Nerds, was always basically bitch slapping him. I thought it was funny. I should have 2 channels. Which one is his? I think his was Nitro RC Nerds. RC Nitro. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, the Mach 20 engines from all sorts of hypers. Yeah, I've actually got one of those. Picked it up off eBay and I've got it in the Savage XL, but I haven't yet to fire it up. What's the thumbnail? I have no idea, man. It's been years since I've seen them. Well, he can't tune, so it's all good. Talks a lot of smack about RB mods. That guy's an idiot. I never thought that his tune was worth the shit. He always talked like it was, but he likes to run them lean and Chewbacca and always had an excuse and just I don't know. Just one of those guys that seems like he doesn't know what the hell he's doing yet. He wants to talk shit on everybody, and those are the worst kind of dipshits that are out there. But yeah, good point, Godlike. Good point. Have a Hyper 21. There, Beast 2. Hell yeah. Yeah, I only have that one. That's the only Hyper I've ever had. The Mach 28. But yeah, I'd love to get one of those Hobeos. They are freaking tanks. Fast tanks. I never really see people racing them. Probably because it's not truly a kit. But I mean they're damn good vehicles. He had a huge fire that burned his shit down. I think was RC Space Lipo fire. I don't wish anybody harm like that, but karma's a bitch. When you treat people the way that he does, like I never said anything to the guy. He just popped up in one of my videos, and I just got my truggy and was learning, there's a difference between a pull start and a bump box engine. And I mean, I was still learning, period. But he's like, you know, your shit's slow and blah blah blah. Like he was just in there to be a dick. I was like, dude, go away. You know, there's a lot of people over in Asia racing the hypers. Ah, yeah, you still hear a lot about it around here. But yeah, hypers are badass for sure. Man, you don't see many 21.8 ports, or I haven't really seen many of them, anyways. Was he the guy that went live for like 3 months straight? Hmm. If so, I wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't really on YouTube that much at that point. If he did, in Asia's side lots races, in the Asia side lots. Oh, okay. I, I was having trouble reading that. Yeah, he did talk a lot of smack about newbies getting into the hobby, and his buddy Lance from RCR. He loves him. Yeah, I mean, why would you talk shit to, or just belittle somebody who is new? And I think I did a video like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, basically calling them out. You know, it's like you call people new, that means you're calling them trash. You know, don't be a dick, right? Like I hate people like that, and I'm glad he never comes in here. If he were to come in here and say anything, I would just boot him instantly. I can't stand that guy. And if anybody likes him, sorry, you know, it is what it is. He should just keep his mouth shut. Oh, they're racing the kit version. I didn't know that the Sobeos had kit versions. I was thinking they were all RTR. Come on, everybody. Don't forget to mess me, brother. Will do, sir. Will do. Yeah, you can't be like, exactly. You let me have with him. Then you can boot him. I just, people like that, there's no place for it. You know, that's one thing that's irritating even today with some of the people out there. You know, run your RC, not your mouth. You know, these are RC channels, and there's people out there running their mouths, just trying to be little people. It's dumb. You know, just run your RCs. Nobody cares. Exactly, God. Like 100%. Yep. I don't know. I see it how it is. I don't get all the name calling, the BS, so just all the stupid shit that goes on. I don't get it. It's like nobody cares, you know. If we wanted to watch dumb trash talking idiots, we'd watch, I don't know, Jersey Shore or one of those stupid housewife shows, or you know, something dumb like that. You know, this is RC shit, man. These guys, I realize they love the bail. Yeah, right. Richard B, how you doing, brother? Because of them, I believe why it's still a functioning business. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. Yes, they do. It's bigger there than anywhere, I believe. There's always badass for the Hyper 21 best ever. RC Fanatic, what's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you joining in. Sorry, we're just BSing at this point. Haven't really been working on my. Haven't been working on it at the moment, but we got the servos in, and I know a lot of you guys are here to see the bling. So here's the pretty new bling. Lovely B852. I mean, for the price, it's good power. It looks good. Good quality. Can't beat it. Oh, you have the T850? Hell yeah. Oh, from RB Mods? Sweet. Is that the orange head or are they older? Because those T850s, I think it's the orange head, correct? Them things are pretty as well. Then fall in love. Oh, thank you, Richard B. Bought your first Nitro last week. Congratulations, brother. Yes, it is orange. Yeah, I keep my buddy that owns the X1 CRT. He was wanting one to put in it, and we were going to buy them together because you buy two, you get I don't know, you get like $20 off or some shit. We just have never done it, but eventually I do want that orange one. And so the videos I've seen, man, them things seem like they're pretty tough, put out pretty good power. Awesome engines, they have a lot of power too. Hell yeah. Bid you farewell till tomorrow. All right, Travis. Yeah, be sure and join me for tomorrow night's show for sure. It'll be my last one in this apartment, in this setting. Um, and then from there, I may do one or two next week while I'm on vacation, especially for running the fifth scale. But then after that, it'll be Phoenix bound. I won't drilled and filled crank, and one not drilled and filled. The drilled and filled has more power. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I need to get some mods done. I just never know where to send them or what's the best way to go about it. Put that damn buggy away. Oh, come on, brother. You know you want it. You know you like seeing it. RB mods, that's the best way to go with get them modded. How much does it cost to get them modded? Can't remember RB mods enough, man. Oh, can't recommend RB mods enough. I've heard a lot of good shit about them. 115, that's not bad. I mean, it's a lot of money, of course, but for the amount of work that they do, if they're giving you more power and you're getting more enjoyment out of it, I mean, the louder they are, the faster they go, the happier we are, right? Laughing my ass off, you tease. Oh, you just wait. Let me go get the Mugen. I have JW all worked up too. Hell yeah, off the guy. Even if I had the tools and the knowledge, man, I'd be so afraid of messing it up. Oh man. Yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm weird. Like I'm a perfectionist in things. Yeah, scared to mess things up exactly. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that shit. And like when I'm done, if it ain't perfect, ooh, I won't be happy. I'll, I'll just be irritated with myself, irritated with the whatever it is I'm working on. Like it has to be right, has to be perfect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It does. Damn, 29 likes. One more, guys. Put me at that 30 mark. Let's go. See it soon enough. Yes, sir. I would say definitely within the next month or two. I plan on making a trip up there. I just got to get situated, get everything rolling, and I got to get a couple of good checks under me. When I take vacation, I lose a lot of money. So it's hard to, it'd be hard to make it up there right after I get to Phoenix. But give me a few weeks to get back on top of things, and we will definitely be up there. Yeah, I've been thinking about this for quite a while. One quick question before I blow this joint. What you got, brother? I might have one quick answer, and I might not. Oh, I know, JW. Can you still purchase Pico engines new? They just came out with a 10 port. I don't remember the name of it. Often a guy could tell you, but yeah, you can still get Picos new. Something about a modded engine. Idle 2 sounds so good. The idle pop is so nice. Yeah, I mean I've heard them on videos, but yeah, I that may be one of my goals in the near future or distant future, whatever, is to try and get one of them modded. Like I have a brand new uh, man, I hate to do it to it, just in case something went wrong, but I have an R5R that's new in the box, never been ran. But then again, I also want to get the 521 piston and sleeve to replace what I have in the my older R5R. I may look into doing it to that. Things about That's the thing about being a welder fabricator for 33 years. I ain't scared. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up something nice and make it not so nice. I'm an electrician. I can run power and turn on the juice, but if it's always base motor. Oh, and those Picos? Are Picos Japanese or are they Italian? I was thinking they're Italian. Oh, nice. You guys bumped me up to 31. Sweet. Thank y'all. Appreciate it very, very much. Pico has a bunch of engines. P3TT is what you want. And they're awesome. Look at mine. Yeah, often you guys got a badass P3TT. Yes, from Italy. That's what I thought. Italian 100%. I thought so. Yeah, them Italian engines, man, whether it's a Nova, a Reds, a Pico, um, I'm sure there's some other brands that I'm missing. You cannot go wrong with them engines. They are all nice. Them Italians and their engines, whether it's a full size car or an RC car, them Italians know how to build an engine. I don't forgot Higher Velocity's name. They said he was. um, There it is. I bet I could do a screenshot on my phone. All right, bear with me, guys. Maybe moving the camera a little bit here. It's like people put stuff in the chat, and if I don't get a screenshot of it, I lose it. That's funny shit when he said he's have a savage has had a savage on a plane. That's awesome. Sweet. All right, got it taken care of. One is the P3T, not elf coated. You get them elf coated. The Drake Racing website has a ton of OS motors for sale. Yeah, I'd love to have an OS. Man, I don't want to spend that kind of money on a freaking engine, but I would love to have one of those. DLC. Is that what you meant to say? DLC coded, not elf coded? Oh, shit. Ceramic bearings and slugs in the crank. Hell yeah. What's the differences between those? Was that um, spell check? Hey, that's not bad for a Pico P3T. That's not bad at all. I may have to look into one of those for that price. That'd be the one I get modded. That'd be so much damn power. Those Picos have a ton of power as it is. A lot of our guys are running the 83 motor. I've seen a lot of good shit on it. I've never seen it in person. I don't have anything to compare it to, but I hear they're really good. I mean, think about OS. You know what they say? The carburetors are great. Once you set the tune, you're good. That's one of the things that I like about them, is you don't have to keep tuning them all the time. Well, I mean, yeah, you run an electric with a lipo, of course. I'm electrics. I mean, they are quick. Still love the nitro. I don't care about what's faster. I like the sound. Have you raced against a modded engine? I'm just curious if there's any difference. I'm also running different gear than they are. I mean, yeah, it's, if you're running that high speed gearing and they're not. You can't catch it. All right, so modded it is. Well, now maybe we'll make that one of our near future must dos. End up getting an engine modded. On a 44 tooth spur and a 15 tooth pinion. I don't know what size spurs are on these nitros, but when I'm going for speed, I'll run the 16 tooth bell gear. 100%. This was a low key race. The 6S armor against the Blokes Nova 28 mod of RV mods, and the 6S got smacked. Hell yeah. Care nothing about speed. It's all about the smell, the sound, singing. Oh yes, sir. They're stock with a 46T. Yeah, I've just never really looked at them, but hell yeah. I mean, I've never looked into it. Are there different options spurs for nitros? Just throwing this out there, like, most of your kit buggies, can you get multiple options on the spur? I've never really looked into it. Nitro cars and just like pin for my guys. I run the electric. You got rid of your nitro cars not too long ago, didn't you? I think that's what you were telling me in one of these lives. Yep. Do you regret it at all? I have two nitro buggies. Yeah, I think you said you had a couple of Technos or something. At one point, I had like 6 of them. Now I'm down to 3. Yeah, kind of it's more cost effective when you run electric. I get it. Definitely ain't about saving on cost when you're running a nitro. But yeah, I love the sound. There's nothing that. I mean, an RC, when it just comes to just coolness, love the nitro. The gas is pretty awesome as well. TCB has some reviews on the Picos. Yeah, he's got some. TCB's got some good shit on there for sure. Hey, Godlike, do you have? Is there a link for that RB mods, or you just Google RB mods and it'll take you to his shit? As I can give for you. Hell yeah. Are you in like the Nitro Gang Facebook? I also have Techno EB 48.3. What do you run now? Mugen? Cool. Yeah, I can hook up with you in there for sure. Oh, and a Techno SCT 142.0. I never have like the short course trucks. I mean, like I like the 5T. I like that narrow truck body, but I've never really cared for like the actual short course trucks. Yes, I'm on a Mugen MBX 8R Eco now. Hell yeah, that's a good buggy. Hell yeah. What time is it? We got 9:10 here locally. Well, hate to do it, but let's probably wrap it up. Anybody got any other information they want to throw out before we do? Any questions? See if you can find engine pipe combo. You want to wrong? What? Often guy, proofread. I'm having all kinds of trouble here tonight. Got 3 experts. I'm assuming that's supposed to be guys. Run my car, and they say my car is dialed. Oh hell yeah, yeah. If your shit's dialed, man, it's so much easier to be a winner. Yeah, often the guy you meant to say go won't go wrong. That's funny shit. I'm sorry, I'll quit messing with you. You and Hugh, your phones must want to play games with you because every time you guys type something out, your phone says, "Oh yeah, watch this." All right, everybody, it's been a freaking blast. You guys are awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me. Like I said, tomorrow night we got one more show in this place, and then it's off to a new adventure. So be sure and join in. Um, I think I'm gonna be able to get the engine mounted, maybe. Like I said, I gotta get that other clutch. I'm not sure what vehicle it's even in. Can't spell, huh? Yep, take it easy, Travis. But all right, guys, appreciate you. You guys have yourselves a good night. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out. One thing else I got is much love and peace.